China today has one of the fastest growing economies in the world. But with 1.3 billion people, it also has the largest population on Earth. And hundreds of millions of Chinese live far from the coastal regions that are generating this new wealth. Hunger, sickness, ignorance, and an early death are too often the fate of those who are isolated and poor. The first of the Millennium Development Goals, to eradicate extreme hunger and poverty, is designed to address their needs.
改革开放初期的1978年，我们的贫困人口是2亿5千万人，现在下降的，目前的2900万人，贫困发生率由30.7%降到3%以下，这应该是个很了不起的成绩，不仅是中国历史上的一个壮举，对世界扶贫事业也是一个很大的贡献。
The Chinese government defines poverty as an individual having to survive on less than 66 US cents a day. For international comparison, the World Bank defines the absolute poverty line at $1 a day, which would mean that even more Chinese live in poverty. Regardless of which measure is used, China's recent progress is remarkable. This film looks at how China succeeded in freeing so many people from poverty, and how the lessons learned are helping poor communities throughout China. In 1978, China introduced a bold new policy. Known as Reform the Economy and Open to the Outside World, it began a process that has transformed China and the lives of ordinary Chinese. One of the first and most important changes to affect the rural poor was called the Household Responsibility System. This ended centralized agricultural planning and returned land used for communal farms back to individual families. This sweeping reform had the effect of freeing the productive capacity of hundreds of millions, and it became the single largest factor helping China's rural poor escape poverty. Nungcho Xiaozu, a part of Siya village in southwest Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, is pretty far off the beaten track. Cut off from markets and technology, the people here had always lived below the international $1-a-day poverty line. But that's changing because of systematic poverty reduction efforts and their own hard work. At 88, Wei Yongxin is the oldest person in the village. Everyone in the village is named either Wei or Huang. They belong to the Zhuang minority, one of 56 different nationalities in China. Between 1995 and 2001, the Chinese government, with the support of the World Bank, directed an investment of $463.6 million toward 35 of the poorest counties in the unique karst mountains in Guangxi, Guizhou, and Yunnan provinces. The Southwest Poverty Reduction Project has introduced a broad range of interventions and supported community efforts that have helped Nungcho to develop and have shown the potential of comprehensive planned poverty reduction. For many, The project has literally lifted the darkness and brought them into the light. The introduction of electricity has meant mechanization and convenience, improved productivity, and greater income. But the best may be yet to come, as electricity allows for communications and computing technology to be introduced and assimilated. The villagers will be able to bridge the digital divide and connect with the wider world in ways they have never imagined. The project has brought new innovative water management systems, freeing the people from the daily grind of fetching water. For as long as anyone can remember, each family in Nungcho collected firewood and brush from the hillsides to cook with. But as the population increased, they had to go further and further to find fuel, stripping the vegetation from the hillsides with serious consequences for the water cycle and soil stability. To halt the ecological degradation, the project and the people have begun to build methane digesters that convert animal and human waste into gas for fuel.
我们现在新建这个小机器，小机器主要是为了保护绿色工程。建成那个小机器，我们是5个人的洗饭、洗晒，都不用晒饵了。为了保护这个绿色工程，建这个小机器。
The villagers are sparing 24 kilos of wood per day per household, or around 9,000 kilos per year per family. Scaling up policies like these have numerous advantages. Not only will they bring huge improvements to the lives of millions of Chinese farmers, but they also help to save the countryside from devastation and contribute to the slowing of climate change. The project's innovative policies, coupled with the freedoms made possible by the household responsibility system, have helped the farmers of Nungcho to boost their productivity substantially. Improved seed and animal stocks have also helped increase income. But productivity is just one part of the equation. The farmers of Nungcho must also get their produce to market. Situated deep in the mountains, this is not the easiest task. The nearest market town is Sanshi, 11 kilometers away. To link Nungcho with Sanshi, the project is building a road. Making it easier for people to get to town is stimulating the flow of products, information, and ideas. Major policies like reform the economy and open to the outside world and the household responsibility system have given China's rural farmers the freedom and incentive to improve their lot. Specific programs like the Southwest Poverty Reduction Project, designed to transfer technology, innovation, and ecological understanding, have given them the means to achieve this.